Hello and welcome to this video. Today's video is going to be a haul video. It's been such a long time since I've sat down and done a video. To be honest, I haven't played with makeup in such a long time, which is why I am so excited to be making this video because it's going to be the first time in about like 4 months that I'm actually getting to play with makeup. This time of the year, it's pretty much Ulta and Sephora's 20% off sale. So of course I went a little ham and just bought a bunch of stuff. Most of these things are actually new things that I wanted to try out. I actually didn't really buy any backups because I haven't really been playing with makeup, and I realized that I haven't been really using any of my stuff to start with. So if you're interested in seeing what I got from Sephora and Ulta, then keep on watching. Alright, I'm gonna go through some Ulta stuff first. So one of the first things that I got is this nail polish collection right here. This is like one of their mini collections for the holidays from China Glaze, and I love these. I pretty much get these every single year during the holiday time when it comes out because I really like mini nail polishes, because to be honest, I never actually finish using like a full bottle of nail polish of any color in my entire life, and these are just perfect because you get a ton of different colors to play with. And this year it is just the Grinch series. There are 8 polishes and a little Grinch right there, and I think around the holidays these are just such a great way to test out different colors and polishes. Another nail polish that I got is actually an Essie polish. So this was something new that I saw on Ulta. I'm not really sure how new it is, but it was under the name of like a concrete. I think that's what it says. It was like an Essie concrete series or whatever that was. And I'm guessing it's kind of like a liquid sand type of nail polish, but I got it in the color Can't Stop Her in Copper, which is this beautiful, beautiful gold color, and I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful for the holidays. Next up in here, I have a powder from Becca. This is Becca's Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. There is very little powder in here. I think it's about 1/4 or 1/3 the amount that comes in the Laura Mercier, and this is not cheap either. But in the end, I've heard great reviews about this product, so I'm really excited to try it out for myself. Next, I have a holiday style palette from Too Faced, and that's the Too Faced The Gingerbread palette. And I'm pretty sure I have pretty much most of them, but every time they come out with a new palette that's in this style, I usually end up purchasing it, if not just because it's really pretty, but also just because I do like to collect them. But the colors in here are just so pretty. They're so pretty, and I think they're going to be beautiful for the holidays. Although I'm kind of getting like a hint of like the chocolate gold palette in here with like some of these shimmer metallic colors. I'm not sure yet. I haven't really had a chance to, actually haven't opened any of this yet, so obviously I haven't tried it yet. I'm really excited because I do like the colorway of this palette right here. Alright, moving on. Next I actually have, I'm a little surprised at myself, some Ulta items. I ended up getting 5 full-size lip oils and a set of 4 minis. I don't think I'm ever going to have to buy another lip oil in my entire life. Alright, last but not least, from Ulta, I actually picked up a brush. So this is a It Cosmetics brush. I think this is the It Cosmetics for Ulta, yes, brush. This is the Blending Crease brush number 105. I have been obsessed with looking for the perfect crease brush. The perfect crease brush for my eyes. I have Asian eyes, I have hooded eyes, I have very small eyelids. The normal crease brush that other brands sell, just I can't really use it because they're usually they're too large for me. I've been buying Morphe brushes, and I found quite a few Morphe brushes that are a little bit smaller that work with my small eyelids and my eye shape. Although I'm finding that some of those cheaper and more inexpensive affordable brushes tend to kind of hurt my eyes. They're kind of scratchy, just like in the slightest bit, but I guess I have sensitive eyelids and they sometimes can cause my eyes to water. So I've been on a hunt to find the perfect sized crease brush that is also extremely soft. So I thought I would give this one a try. Alright, that is it for Ulta. Moving on to Sephora. Just to connect all the Sephora stuff to the last Ulta item, I'm actually going to start off with a brush set. So this is the Sephora Collection Pro Essential Brush Set. But to be honest, I was actually just looking for like a really nice face brush as well as, again, a really good crease brush that works for my eyes. But at the same time, I was actually really curious about the case for this set of brushes as well, because apparently you can stand it up, which I was like, that would be totally useful when traveling. But it comes in this super glittery box right here, and oh, in the back you can see how you can actually stand up the brush case. This is the brush case. It is larger than I expected, but it's very flat, so I guess in that way it's travel friendly. And bam! Oh. Here are all of the beautiful, beautiful brushes. Oh, so it bends like this, and then like you just stick it in here. I'm gonna get it to work like that, and it just stays up. All right, moving on. I do actually have quite a few palettes in here, it looks like. So the first one I see up on top here is a NARS palette. This is the NARS, what are you called? I guess that's what it's called. This is the NARS Hot Cheek palette. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Look how gorgeous that packaging is. So there are 6 blushes in here, I believe. Well, maybe like 4 blushes and 2 highlighters. But oh my goodness, I am in love with NARS's packaging. Look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. Although I do think that every single one of these has like a sheen to it, I don't believe they are matte. Yep, all of these pretty much have a sheen to them. None of these are actually matte. They have a really beautiful glow to it. So if you're the kind of person who really likes glowy type of blushes, then I think this palette is absolutely gorgeous. Alright, next up, the next palette I have is the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. Of course, I am a Urban Decay palette collector. I think I have every single one of their palettes. When this came out, I felt like I just had to have it anyways. Naked is being discontinued, the first one, so I had to, you know, mourn with a new palette. Alright, the next palette is also a really new palette, and it's also another brand that I collect, and that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills The Sultry palette. Do I like the packaging? No, because it's leaving glitters on my hands, and I hate that. And I hate even more that the actual palette is also like that. Like, this is ridiculous. This is gonna shed glitter everywhere all the time. It's gonna drive me nuts. But the colors in here, oof, are so gorgeous. Like, look at these colors. That silver in there, Cyborg, oh my god, looks amazing. Oh, that's such a pretty color. Oh, and they're so smooth. Oh my gosh. This silver though, I feel like it's just been painted onto my hand. Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm finger painting. That silver is amazing. I don't think I've ever seen a silver like that ever. That pink is also really, really pretty, the rose quartz color, but it's also very basic. I feel like a lot of palettes have that kind of color recently, so it's not really anything new, but that silver is just to die for. Alright, moving on. The last 2 palettes that I have are actually from Huda Beauty. I think Huda Beauty came out with like more of their mini Obsessions palettes, which I absolutely love. I actually really wanted to get them all, but I controlled myself and just picked up one more. This is the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions. I absolutely love these palettes. They're just so small and so versatile and really easy to use. I think every single one of these, unless it's like the really bright colorful ones, the color composition, the way the colors are kind of put together, and every single one of these palettes is just really, really good, meaning that you can just grab one of these mini palettes that are like, what, 2 inches by 2 inches, and you have everything that you could possibly need, because they always give like a really great blending shade, like a skin tone, or sometimes one, sometimes even two, and then they give really great matte, like darker, deepening in shades, and then they give a few shimmers, metallics that are just absolutely beautiful. Not every palette is formulated or put together this way, but a lot of the palettes are, which is why I really, really enjoy them. The last Huda Beauty palette is very, very new. I think it just came out, and it is the Nude palette. This packaging feels really cheap. It's one of those like plasticky, bendy type of ones where you could actually rip with your hands, but I don't mind. I mean, this is going in the garbage. It's probably better for recycling anyways. But there it is, the Nude palette. It's called Nude. One thing I was just really curious about, and I haven't looked this up yet, is what the white things are that are like mixed inside some of these like really glittery shades. Those are the ones that I tested in stores, and I'm thinking that it's some sort of cream substance that's like causing the shadows to stick together and actually be very smooth and buttery. But you get 4 of these like metallic kind of colors, and there are 2 glitters. Actually, I think those white pieces are almost like pearlescent pearls. Like, yeah, they're just really, really smooth and very blinding. I got a new foundation, or what I think is a foundation. I actually purchased 2 colors because I had no idea which one I was, and that is the Giorgio Armani Face Fabric Second Skin Makeup. I got it in 1 and 2. But what's interesting about this foundation or face makeup is that it's extremely lightweight, and I have to say it's almost like no coverage, but it's like a tinted moisturizer. It feels like nothing on your skin, and what it actually feels like is a primer. It feels like the Benefit's Pore Professional Primer. It has that like silky type of texture to it, and that when you blend it out, it kind of just melts away. But it's made my skin super smooth. And it feels really nice and slippery, but not oily or greasy. I have another powder, and this one is from Charlotte Tilbury. So now Sephora carries Charlotte Tilbury, which is like, oh, finally, because my all-time like favorite powder is from Charlotte Tilbury. Here it's the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. I think this powder is amazing. It smooths out my skin like crazy. This is the Genius Magic Powder Under Eye and Face. Soft focusing, light diffusing loose powder. I think I got it in the color Light, the lightest one. I think it has a good amount of powder in here. It looks really, really light, but I do hope it is a magic powder. I have a feeling that this is going to be really great underneath the eyes, just to set the under eye and to brighten it up. Another Charlotte Tilbury item that I got, since, you know, I was in the groove, is a lipstick, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution Luminous Modern Matte Long Lasting Lipstick. I got this in the color Pillow Top, which I think is a really popular color. It was like the first color that popped up, so I was just like, yeah, looks like my color. I'll try that out. I've never tried a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick before. They are expensive. And it's like this, dude, oh man, it looks really matte. I'm usually scared of matte lipsticks because they dry out my lips like crazy, but I'm really trying to like them because they stay on a lot better than cream lipsticks. And this is just like a My Lips but better nude, I would say. I really hope I enjoy this formula and that, you know, this is the matte that I'm going to wear from now on. I have 2 more lip products, and I finally picked up my first 2 Fenty products. I picked up 2 of the Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip Paints. I got Uncensored, which is the red, and Uncupped, which is the nude My Lips But Better color. Everyone's gotten the packaging by now. Still very beautiful to see it in person. I think They're a lot more liquid in texture than I expected. But you know, it is a lip paint, so expect some drying time with this. Next, I have a contour palette. This is the Dior Backstage contour palette. I was looking at the Dior Backstage stuff and I really wanted to try a few of their items out. I wanted to try their eyeshadows, their lip kit, but I ended up just buying one because these are friggin' expensive. I thought I would just test out this contour palette first because I don't buy contour palettes very often. But here is what the quad looks like. It's very pretty. I honestly didn't realize that it was going to be 2 highlighters and 2 contour shades. I thought it was all contour shades. Now, just thinking about it, I don't know if I can use these 2 over here because they are too dark for me. But it blends out really nicely, actually. It's not that bad. Next item I have is this Shiseido Kajal Ink Artist Shadow Liner Brow Ombre Liner Chaussure. Oh, that's just French for it. But it's shadow, liner, and brow. I don't know how you can use all those 3 things with one product, so very curious. I actually saw Pony from Pony Syndrome use this product and I saw how easily she blended it out after the color was beautiful, and it just looked really nice after it blended out. So I thought I would give it a shot. I got it in number 1 Tea House. It's really soft and buttery. It just glides on. And in the video, she kind of just like blended. Oh wow. Oh, it's kind of like a cream product. So you can just like blend it out really, really easily. So this is not a product where it's kind of like smudge proof, non-budging type of like eyeliner. This is definitely one where you use it to do smoky eyes, where you do want it to kind of blend out and soften. The last 3 items are kind of skincare items, I guess. And then the first item I have is, oh, technically not a backup, but it's like a repurchase. I used this last year during the winter time. This is the Origins High Potencies Nitamins Oil-Free Resurfacing Cream. The last 2 items I have here are actually from Tatcha. And I think this is like one of the first times I'm actually purchasing like a full-size Tatcha product. I usually only buy like their sets, so their minis. I have here in my hands the Tatcha, the Pearl Underlight and Eye Treatment, and I have the Silk Canvas. This comes in 3 different colors and I got it in Moonlight, which is the lightest one. I heard that this was formulated with like pearls or something, so it's supposed to give like a really nice luminosity, pearlescent glow to your under eyes and brighten them up. Now last but not least is the Silk Canvas. Alright, I'm ripping into it. Yeah, this is huge. How do you even use this up? That is so satisfying, carving out like a piece right there. It feels really hydrating, like not like a primer, but like a moisturizer. All right, and that was it for my haul. If you like this video and want to see more, definitely head over to my channel and check out the rest of my videos. Thank you so much for watching and catch me in the next video.